Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a special Real Divine Abundance Spirit messages and reading. And why I'm calling it special is because literally we're using different decks for this. And if you are familiar with my channel, you know I do a Real Divine Abundance reading every month. And for this month, everything was so much about being the magician and what you're creating, what you're manifesting, that you're magically being supported with what you're creating and manifesting right now. And there was so much going on that I actually didn't have time to actually do an abundance reading. Now, flash forward, we're 2 weeks in, and I was guided to do a Real Divine Abundance reading, but not with the usual cards. The difference is we're using the Divine Power Oracle deck, and the message was why I'm calling it special. Whenever I call a reading special, it's because we're already going in with an intention for this reading. And the message was, this is the Divine Power deck, that this is for you using more divine power to create more now. And to hear the plane take off, using more divine power to create more now. And that's what they're saying. So I have goosebumps and I couldn't wait to do this reading, that we are using more and we have more divine power and we're using more divine power to create more now. So that is the level of support that you have with what you're creating and manifesting more of in your life. And if you look up anywhere on the, anywhere, this time that I'm posting this video is the ultimate time to start planting your seeds. You could really feel divine support with what you're creating more of, what you're manifesting more of. It's for us to carry that out. So I just found that really divine that we're adding the Divine Power deck, and it really is about the divine power of you working in concert with them, the divine power, and whatever you're channeling out, they're helping you, whether it's divine ideas, guidance that you're carrying out here, just having the stamina, the power, utilizing all your resources really wisely, and just really pouring yourself out, your skills, your strengths, your talents, and creating more and manifesting more in your life. Using a more divine power to create more in your life is the message. So we're going to be tapping into 4 decks, which 4 is actually the building blocks of what you're doing in the material, and to feel that support. So you could be laying down amazing foundations that you can grow and build upon. I mean, the messages are so exciting that I couldn't wait. Mind you, there's going to be some noise in the background. People are working all around me, actually. You're going to hear banging and drilling at times. I've tried to make it as quiet as possible, but it's almost impossible. But I still wanted to do this reading, right? But it also ties in that there is so much work going on all around us, that everybody is in the process of working, creating, manifesting, that everybody is banging away at something, trying to get something done, and using more divine power to create more now is the message. So let's tap into it. We're going to tap into our divine power. What is in our divine power? What is it being used for at this time to create more, manifest more? What are they saying is in our toolbox when it comes to divine power? We're going to tap into the Real Divine Abundance deck, which is 88 messages talking about real divine abundance, how to stay connected to real divine abundance in all forms. This is your source. This is who you're working in concert with for everything. We're going to tap into the Divine Spirit deck. This is going to be more direct guidance to keep in mind with what came out. This is from loved ones passed on, your spirit guides, angels, archangels also. We're going to end it with pure love from spirit, which I do feel like this all is. So let's tap into this divine power deck that they're saying you're using more of your divine power. You're working with divine power on creating more now. And so let's see what they want to bring to our attention when it comes to our divine power and what we should keep in mind. We're using more of divine power to create more now. Let's see what they want to bring forth. That's why I'm calling this a special reading. And there's something special about using the Divine Power deck in this reading. And if you find it, the messages recently have we got the Magician, we got the Magician in the Mirror. A lot of the messages and readings are almost like a continuing of a conversation of what they want to bring forth. So I find like this reading is an explanation mark to previous as well. What is in our divine power, or want to bring to our attention is in our divine power when it comes to manifesting and creating more? What should we keep in our minds and hearts as our divine power to create more now? Yes, look at that's what they want. that they are supporting you to succeed. The one that fell over is this. You have divine power to succeed now. And that is what they are literally, as they're drilling behind in one of the apartments around me, they're drilling this into our minds and hearts right now. You have divine power to succeed now. And I feel like this is the readings and the messages. You're going to feel the support. Besides this reading, what I'm saying is in the daily, while you're doing your work, while you're creating, manifesting more, you're going to feel guided. You're going to feel supported. You're going to feel like things will be coming together. You're going to be getting ideas. You're going to get the direction. You're going to understand where to plant your seeds, where to pour your time, focus energy, your divine ingredients. They're supporting you to succeed. So you have divine power to succeed now is what they're supporting. So I'm going to put this right here. So what's in our divine power? You have divine power to make the difference. You are literally the outpouring here, right, is a consistent message that you're making the difference where you are for yourself and others. So that's why they're saying, they're giving this to you, because it's you in the physical making the difference with what you're doing in your divine power. You have divine power to listen for inner guidance, like I was saying before. That's how you're going to get your ideas, where to plant, where to direct your time, focus, energy, your divine ingredients. What are the seeds to plant and where? You have divine power to listen for inner guidance. That's your help, support that they're talking about, that you have divine power to use for this. Your divine power, you're tapping in, listening for the inner guidance, and you have divine power to leave it now. So there could be some things that we're leaving behind and going forward to succeed upon now, to make the difference with. Listen to your inner guidance, and there are going to be some things that you are not going to be doing anymore, and you could be really guided on what to leave and go forward on now. So that's what they're saying. So let's talk about the divine power to succeed now, to make the difference, listening to your inner guidance and go forward. We're going to tap into the divine abundance messages. What do they want to bring forth to support us, to succeed, to make the difference, to continue listening to your inner guidance? And if there are things for you to leave, you're leaving it. It's for us to go forward and succeed on things now. Like they said, you're creating more now. So this could be, oh, there's one thing they want to bring to our attention, two things. Focus more on what can be done right now. Exactly what I was saying. What are your divine ingredients? It's your time, focus, attention. That's part of your divine ingredients. They're going to help you to focus more on what can be done right now. You are being used to make the difference. So leave behind the things that we're just sapping. A lot of the things that we're leaving behind are things that just waste our quote unquote divine ingredients. So in the past, if you were pouring your time, focus, attention on things that were not part of the success or making a difference, they're going to encourage you. You're going to get the guidance to leave that now. It is time to focus more on what can be done right now. And look at that. Move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. That is the guidance you're getting. And I have chills everywhere, because besides this reading, this is what you're going to be fed energy wise, and things showing up in your life to consistently have you move forward confidently in the direction of dreams and keep focusing more on what can be done right now. So that is a lot of what are you paying attention to and focusing on, because they're using you to make the difference, and you can succeed now. So like they said, over and over and over again, focus more on what can be done and move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. We're going to end it with divine spirit messages and see what's the direct guidance as we move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. Focus more on what can be done right now. You're making the difference. You have the divine power to succeed now. Always listen to your inner guidance. They're going to be guiding you on what things to leave to move forward that are serving this dream, focusing on what can be done right now. You know, no time to waste your divine ingredients. They're going to show you, you're going to see that they're not going to have you waste your divine power on things that you might have in the past. It's almost like no time, ain't got time for that kind of thing. That's a recurring message also. And you're going to have an easier time, yes, with it, because I was just going to say you're linked with divine. When they said you have divine power to listen to for inner guidance, the number one thing they're bringing forth again is stay connected for divine assistance. You're going to feel that. Like I said, I have chills. Beyond this reading, what I'm saying personally, you're going to feel very connected for this divine assistance. Listen for inner guidance, because you staying connected for divine assistance, you're going to be steered in the right direction situations, what to focus on, that what can be done right now, you're going to also know what to leave. You're going to have divine assistance. What I always say, on the daily, in the moment, whenever you need to check in, you check in, and you're going to feel. What I've been helped with a lot is, a lot of times I overextended myself. These things probably take you away from focusing on what can be done right now, moving forward confidently. They're having me leave things much easier. Now, this could be people, situations, work-wise, personal, but especially, well, okay, they're making me say this because I'm more geared to, and probably you, if you're watching this, when you're a sensitive person, you actually are the giver, you're the extender, you're the overcompensator, you get more involved, you want people to make people feel better, but you can't make anyone or situation that you can't. Overdoing doesn't help. It doesn't really assist, right? You can do what you can, but then it's hands off. Like, where's your place in it all? Because what that does is sap your power. So there's something very important about, you're working in tangent with divine power, and you're using your divine power, utilizing it better to focus more on what can be done right now, moving forward confidently in the direction of dreams. The things that were sapping your power, they're encouraging you to leave that, and because you can succeed right now and make the difference. They're guiding you through your inner guidance. You can always tap in, stay connected on the daily, not just in a reading, but as you're doing things in the physical for the divine assistance. How do you do that? Sometimes, very often, even when I'm getting ready for the day in the bathroom, I find the bathroom so sacred. If you're fixing your hair, your makeup, whatever, tune in. You can get guidance. Should I answer this? Should I do this? Should I do that? And see how it feels in your body. I just find you can stay connected 24/7. Like I say, like, make sure you're staying tuned in to yourself and divine 24/7 for that assistance, because they don't, that's what I'm just getting. Yeah, you have more strength than you know. Yeah, they're telling you that you have divine power to succeed right now and make the difference. Focus more on what can be done right now and move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. They're saying that you have more strength than you know. And that is the divine power they're instilling in you to stay focused on what can be done. Keep moving forward confidently in the direction of dreams. Keep making that difference. And they're giving you that you have divine power to succeed now. You're stronger for it. Kind of everything I was babbling about, and you could find that you're much stronger than you know in these times. Or you've emerged with more strength. So there's two more here. Connect more to spirit now. There's something about this. Stay connected and connect more to spirit now, because they're keeping you lit. They're keeping you lit, if there's a better term than that. They're keeping you in your divine power. They're keeping you focused on what you're supposed to be focused on right now. They're keeping you confident. They're the ones telling you that you're strong, and they're your rah-rah section that I always say, your love, support, backing. I don't mean those words lightly, but they're your love, support, backing. Connect more to spirit. Even with how much you're doing, whatever you connect with. I personally do love doing these readings and everything, and also connecting, like I say, periodically throughout the day. Connect more to spirit is going to be very important, because that's where you're going to get your feeding. That's where you're going to get your guidance, because here it says listen for inner guidance. Just really stay more connected to spirit now, because they're giving you the assistance and the guidance to move forward confidently. Focus more on what can be done. You're the outpouring here. You're making the difference. You can succeed now. Go within for the answers. So whenever you need the answers, there are all these cards about connect to spirit for divine assistance and guidance. So you're not going to get your answers and your guidance externally. You're going to go within for the answers now. Just what I was babbling and they made me touch on was, even if you're getting ready, those sacred moments just between you and yourself and the divine. Say, when I was saying, even in as trivial as the bathroom, getting ready for the day, tune in periodically, because you're going within for the answers now, and they're the ones, the world and the lower vibrational energy, or the things you're hit with on the daily, they tend to sap your energy. They tend to make you not confident. They take your focus away from what you can be done right now, right? They're not the encourager or the support. that's coming from within. That's coming from also tapping in higher with divine. So between those two, that's where you're getting your strength. That's where you're getting your divine power. That's where you're getting your direction, your focus. So it's going to be really important during this time when you're planting things and you're trying to create more and manifest more. Stay more connected to yourself and spirit and focus on what can be done right now. You keep moving forward confidently. You're making the difference and you're going to succeed. You have divine power to succeed now. They're making sure you stay that way. And the way that you stay that way is staying connected to spirit, because then you don't veer off or waste your divine ingredients, right? They keep you powered up. They're saying you have more strength than you know. They're the ones that are giving you that. So it's a real divine connection here. That, like they said, you're using divine power. I'm even putting that in the header. This is the divine power deck. It's ending how it began. For you, using divine power to create more now. You're using divine power to create more now. What is with divine power? You're staying connected to divine power. Divine power is making sure you are strong. You're staying focused on what can be done right now. You move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. You know that you have the divine power to make the difference, or you wouldn't be here. You have divine power to succeed now. You're listening to inner guidance. That's all part of using exactly what the title says and the purpose of this reading. You have divine power to create more now. You're using divine power, right? That's a real divine way of looking at it. You're using divine power to create more now. That's what you're connected with as you're doing it. We are guiding you. Landing right on inner guidance. We are guiding you. Yeah. They're guiding you with the big and the small. I have to tell you, even with this reading, this is not the cards that I normally use for a real divine abundance reading. Listen to your inner guidance. If you feel nudging, if you get, why don't you try? It just comes in like a small little idea in your head. This is not a booming voice. We're guiding you. So if you get an inkling of, let me do this way, let me try this, let me call this, let me email this, let me look into this. I feel like doing this, this is staying very, like, connect. This is all about inner guidance. They are guiding you. They're helping you to make a difference, to succeed now, to focus more on what can be done now. So they're guiding you in that way. Make no doubt about it. They are guiding you. You're going to feel that besides this reading, like very much so. And when you don't connect, because that's your source of guiding you for this, because they're helping you to find your way. We are guiding you and we will help you find your way. Yes, they are helping you to find your way, to focus more on what can be done right now, move forward confidently in the direction of dreams, to make that difference and succeed. So they're helping you quite literally through your guidance to find your way. That is why they're saying listen to your inner guidance. They are like your divine headlights as you're making your way through the darkness. That's how they always gave it to me, is that's how you find your way. They're guiding you. So listen to them, connect with them for your answers. Focus more on what can be done right now and move forward and confidently. They're guiding you to make the difference for what you're creating and manifesting. So let's get a couple more. Pure love from spirit. We know how good you are. That's what I'm talking about. They're the ones that say you have more strength than you know. They're the ones that say move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. They're the ones that are your rah-rah section. They're the ones that know what you're pouring out, what you're creating, what you're manifesting, that you keep going, that you keep focusing on what can be done right now. They're the ones that see and know everything that you're doing. When I said that's your rah-rah section, that's your love, support, backing. I mean, I have chills everywhere. That's them, and they're saying they know how good you are. So they're helping you to make the difference and succeed now with what you're creating, what you're manifesting. Focus more on what can be done right now. Move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. Whenever you're faltering in any of this, connect more to spirit. Go within for the answers. It's your connection to them, because they're saying, listen to inner guidance. We're guiding you to help find your way. And the whole time they're pumping you up in the inside with this. We know how good you are. If you're not getting that from the outside world that's supporting you, you hear the honks that are like honking you forward, moving forward in the direction, confidently in the direction of dreams, to focus more on what you're doing, on what can be done, because you're making the difference and succeed. They're helping you to succeed. They're the ones that are giving that to you on the inside as well. That's divine power that they're they're giving you. So you are literally, like it's ending how it began, using divine power to create more now. And I mean, it's just beautiful support. And may you feel this on the daily as you're creating, as you're manifesting more. And these were the spirit messages that want us to support you. Love, support, backing. We know how good you are. Focus more on what can be done right now. Move forward confidently in the direction of dreams. We are guiding you. So listen for your inner guidance. They're going to help you find your way. This is all because you have the divine power to make the difference, and you have the divine power to succeed now. There are going to be things that they're going to have you leave, right? Remember, you're part of divine ingredients in creating and manifesting, so some things that don't support that will go. Whenever you need, you connect more to spirit. That's where your divine assistance is. You go within for the answers, and they're telling you, you have more strength than you know, and we know how good you are. And that is the feeding that they're going to be giving you. You could get it through signs, through your guidance, through the energy you're feeling, that love, support, backing, but that's what they are trying to instill to propel you forward, to keep going confidently in the direction of dreams and keep focusing on what can be done, because you're going to divine power to succeed now and to make the difference. So it's ending how it began, and why I'm calling it a special real divine abundance messages, spirit messages for you, using more divine power to create more now, using more divine power. And there's your love, support, backing for what you're creating and manifesting. I wish you the best, and I wish you the best with all your creating and manifesting, and may you always feel love, support, backing with every moment that you're doing it. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.